Good evening, family, and welcome back to another episode of Red Center by Night. Once again, the past, which has been buried, resurfaces in the most inconvenient of days. But what is life without drama, right? Now, let's roll the credits.
So you wanna go to war with me? You're talking like you think you're royalty. You think that I'm afraid, but I don't break. I heard you question my stability. You think I'll fall just like a guillotine, but I am here to stay. Won't look away. The storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control it in my bones. I'm coming for the, coming for the. I'm coming for the throne.
Last episode, our coterie was fractured. Maxi went missing with 9. Delilah got snatched by the Second Inquisition. And Charley was in a fight with Doodlebug. Jen is alone as they walk around the perimeter of the gap. A familiar scent of drugs and blood caused them to sniff out the source, which turned out to be the thin blood named Jeff. Jen flirted a bit with Jeff to figure out why he is the only thing that they can smell. Jeff then proceeded to brag about his own concocted bloodweed, and as the night progresses, we see Charley and Doodlebug in the heat of battle, both bloodied and injured from an obvious extended fight. Doodlebug managed to spit out that Charley had to be a coward and send someone else after him instead of killing him himself. We cut back to Jen, where they convinced Jeff to take them home for the day's sleep. Maxi managed to stumble into the plane after their meeting with the Second Inquisition with their shoulder burnt and almost at the edge and brink of torpor. Charley managed to get the better of Doodlebug, dragging his torpored body back to the plane, where he then went into day's sleep. Right after waking up, Maxi was forced by Nora to give up their roses, and immediately after, they heard a shout from one of the pilots to the room where they find Charley trying to diablerize Doodlebug. Nora ended up shooting Charley, which put him into torpor, just as Jen arrived with Jeff. They managed to catch up as to what happened, and here is where we will resume our story with Jen, Jeff, and Maxi outside of the plane.
It feels as if we only have...
We're running out of time.
We're burning through time, and we've got too many trails. None of which some of which we've had since we first arrived, and none of which we've had the time or the focus to chase.
I kind of concluded one of them. The roadhouse, it burned down when we arrived. The day we arrived. According to Jeff.
I provided that information, just letting you know. I was a freebie.
Thanks, Jeff.
Okay.
No worries.
So, okay, before we move things further, why are you still here?
Because he's full of useful information.
Hey, I thought...
And your pretty face.
Thank you.
One of us needs to be. Until Delilah returns.
Are you saying I'm not a pretty face?
Pretty is one descriptor of many. You're fierce.
Okay. I'll take that. I'll take that.
Running out of time.
We are running out of time.
So, Charley is going to recover eventually, At which point we're going to have to deal with that. We currently have another kindred who is staked in my cargo hold after being almost diablerized.
Is Charlie staked?
Shit!
So he's gonna wake up basically back where he started.
How long do they... Should we go...
Let's go fix that now.
Okay.
Because he's gonna wake up and he's gonna be hungry and
We kind of need him back, like, on this plane.
we need him.
The plane. We do. And then we're going to need Charlie if we're going to go and try and find Delilah.
We need to figure out what Charlie's gonna eat. Cause neither, like, I don't know if I'm strong enough to pull him off. You're not.
I've been better.
You're not doing anything.
You see Jeff backing away slowly from this conversation.
Come
Yeah,
back
look,
here.
Listen, I got a party to go to later, so...
Oh, Jeff.
Hi,
Here.
We can ask nicely, or we can make you do it.
Better that I make you do it than Jan.
Yeah. What
Wait,
do we-
okay, hold on. What do you guys need from me? Come on, like,
A donation.
I'm just trying to
It's just a donation.
vibe.
You can.
You
have-
want to? I mean, I got lollipops, like, and the
That's-
supply, like.
not-
Fuck it, we don't have time for this. One of our Coterie members is currently in frenzy, almost diablerized another one, and is currently very thirsty, unconscious, not staked. He's going to wake up soon, very frenzied, very hungry, and we need someone to donate some blood so that he snaps out of it and comes back because we need him, and you'll like him. And you're the best blood bag we've got because the only other people here apart from us are my 3 friends who are completely off limits in regards to blood. You're perfect. If you don't do this voluntarily, and we will pay you with whatever your currency is, we're going to make you do it. Perfect.
I don't want to make you do anything, but you can have blood. I'm happy to donate more blood. We can give you some of Banu Hakim's blood, and you can have some Ventru blood. So you get a Ventru, a
Blood
Gangrel,
for
and Banu
blood.
Hakim.
So let me.
Blood for exactly.
Blood
blood for blood.
Like.
We should have started with that.
Your blood,
For your blood.
or some of our blood.
For our blood.
Deal. Like, easy. GG.
Jen sort of like comes and like grabs you by like the by the like bicep, and it's slightly a little bit. It's not like crushing, but it's that like I'm not letting you go if you try to run kind of.
Hey.
Come on, inside. We're going
Come on,
inside.
I thought we had a.
Jeff is co-op. We really need to hurry.
Let's go. Yeah, you got
Like,
dragged.
yeah,
You're
you've
just
got like,
dragging
yeah,
me
like
inside.
I've got one. I've got like. Jen's got an arm around yours. I've got your like around your other arm, and we're just like escorting you inside.
I say this is a fair deal, but I feel like I'm getting like
You are.
hostage here. But
It's fine.
You
You
know
can
what?
leave afterwards. You can even sleep it off. Like,
You're lucky I have a kink for this, but we're not talking about that.
Sorry, say that one again?
Nothing. Hi.
Not on my plane. Right. So let's get. So
really not on the plane?
we discussed this.
You guys don't do it in the plane. I mean, I thought you would. Like, have you like
I.
hold like eventually have, like, some.
Are you asking me if I fuck on my plane?
Yes. Like you have a private plane with like your name plastered on it. You might as well call it like your own den of desire or something.
Jeff,
What?
I fuck on my plane.
I want to fuck on the plane.
You don't let the others do it on you?
I'm not allowed to bring food back.
Why not?
I don't quite. Okay, first of all,
Well,
I don't really want anyone.
To be fair, they're all
Knowing?
like hookups from Tinder. So
Yeah, that.
I don't like bringing
Oh.
them back.
Meanwhile,
Ugh.
they're allowed to fuck my stuff. Why are we? Can we move
Let's
this on?
eat!
Yes, I fuck on my plane. They are allowed to fuck my stuff. We don't have time for this.
know what?
Except they're not normal.
Are you guys seriously talking about
Wait,
fucking?
as
Jeff, like we are
you
frog marching, Jeff.
You fucking
Oh.
are guarding Jeff.
As you walk into the room while talking about fucking in
On the plane.
I'm just gonna reiterate
You
that Charlie
see-
can hear all of this.
Yes.
Probably.
All of this is audible.
You see Nora, this red-haired chick, green eyes, quite small lady, just sitting down, having a gun pointed at the 2 Banu Hakims on the floor.
There's only one.
As she
Because
Doodlebug is in the
that
store. He's in
So
storage
one
now.
Banu Hakim on the floor,
Honestly, just bullet.
as Nora is staring daggers at all of you, like, what the fuck, man? I'm a
he
guard.
started
dude.
it. Points to Jeff. He started it.
We have a willing blood bag so that
He's
we can
gonna
finish
donate.
this situation.
You're gonna feed the
Wait.
person?
You have a human with you?
No, she's not edible.
I'm not.
Oh, I mean, if you wanna.
Don't.
He
He will eat you, and he'll make it hurt.
I don't know if that's an insult or a compliment, but
That's,
You're beautiful, darling. Leave the room. It's about to get
yeah,
cold.
you
It's about to get messy.
Oh. Are we gonna do it in your? Oh.
what you guys are gonna
It's
do?
already ruined.
Are you guys seriously gonna fuck on the
No!
plane while we are?
We're waking up Charlie.
We're feeding Jeff to Charlie.
Oh, come on! It's
That sounds worse when I say it out
you're
loud.
with him,
That's
right?
bad
You're
when
telling me
you say it
that
like that.
he's never had a blood orgy or
Stop
anything
it.
like that?
Stop.
Please.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Come on,
yeah,
we
let-
have
focus.
things to
Yeah,
do.
focus, guys. Come on.
Oh
I thought we
god,
were-
I cannot
Jen
deal
just
with
like
this.
comes upside the head.
Nora, feel free to go and check on our guest and get away from this.
We'll, keep it.
I have so many questions, but okay.
We'll answer them later, sweetheart. It's good to see you again.
Just
Nora's gonna walk away, just shaking her head.
Nice to meet
Stop
you.
it.
Oh, okay. All right.
Off
off
limits.
limits.
100%.
All right. Fine.
But anyway, so how do we do this? Do we just like pop you open because Charlie can't bite you themselves?
Wait, can I see who your
There's a button there. Charlie's just on the floor.
takes a little peek? Oh. Oh.
You can look there.
He's
look
starts
there.
looking up a little bit, looking up and down from the face to like he stops where the the bottom half is, and he's like, "Oh, nice." Anyways, so you get how much blood? He looks. Why is there a whole like?
Less questions, more drinking.
Did you
Jeff,
want me to like feed
Jeff,
him?
after Charlie is fine, I will tell you everything.
Jen grabs
Ooh, okay.
grabs Jeff's wrist and like drags him over. And I'm gonna feral weapons and just slice his wrist
Ah!
and then push it against
Hey,
Charlie.
hey! I can still feel pain, you know.
Oh, I get hungry though.
Oh.
And
How
now-
much hunger do you have, Charlie?
Well, before I took a bullet, I believe I was at 4.
And you
Sorry.
took
I
two.
was at 4. Yeah, but then I slaked some off a Doodlebug. I assume.
Yeah,
So-
you slake at least 2 from Doodlebug, so
Okay,
just need to drink 1 dot, really.
That's
easy.
That's good.
So
Yeah.
Jeff just.
Yeah, Jen's just like holding your wrist against Charlie's mouth.
Jeff, can I please ask you to arouse your blood for this?
He gets hungrier.
Amazing.
It's fine. It's fine.
Dude, I don't know how with the thin blood. Do I just need to drink 1 dot to get 1?
Yep.
Okay, so it's not like for blood bags for me. Don't slake as much hunger.
Yes.
Okay.
Tin Bloods, surprisingly, is still vampire. Questionable, maybe. Human plus. But
But hey,
Human blood.
hey.
Perfect.
Human max.
Diet vampire. It's like a Coke Zero when all you wanted was
Is
a
it,
Coke.
is it human
No shit.
max or kindred 0?
Anyway,
anyway,
alright,
I would
wake-
like Charlie to please rouse from their torpor.
Okay.
And would Jeff actually stop yourself from bleeding to death right here?
Jeff just kind of just watches the Torpor Kindred. He's studying it. He's not had many chances to observe a Torpor Kindred not in a facility. So he's not in the wild, and he's just watching the reactions of both Maxi.
And Jen is sticking really close. Like, it's still kind of like holding your wrist, but it's less of a I'm pushing your wrist against Charlie's mouth and more I'm ready to pull you away if Charlie goes nuts. And a sense beast staring at Charlie, just waiting.
I'm just entirely apathetic and indifferent.
Jeff is just gonna actually keep watching. He doesn't heal. He's gonna let it happen. He's just gonna be like, just let it happen. Yeah.
So do I need to roll anything in this?
Just rouse.
So everyone has the blood?
Yep.
Like the usual rouse check? That's a success.
All right. Charlie, you can hear everything that's happened. You know that they're trying to feed you something. But as you feel yourself waking up. But as you take this blood, you feel that it's more potent than usual. Feels wrong. Feels like you're getting a high off it, even.
Oh, good.
He just lets it happen.
Good. Charlie's not a stranger to that sensation either. So,
You've been friends with Jen long enough.
And as
can I ask what substances are involved?
Well, a few downers mixed with blood should produce a rather, what is it, phlegmatic state of mind?
Okay, so it's not cocaine.
No, it's not cocaine.
Bummer.
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 Oh, I got
Last thing
some.
we need
Jeff's
is
got
you
something
coked
better.
out of your mind.
Charlie's a high functioning addict with cocaine, so he would get a little boost if that were the case. But
Yes, as you wake up, I'd like you to add 1 dot of blood potency to your.
so I have a higher blood potency, right?
Yes.
Whoa, that's okay. Okay,
Dangerous.
that's gonna change some things.
And the first thing you see is the face of this Asian Filipino-looking kid in front of you, just hovering over with Jen hovering as well. And at the background is Maxi looking bored.
Morning, Starshine.
Yeah.
Fuck just happened.
Good question.
You've
Been a long 10 minutes.
I'm gonna push myself up and say, "Where's Buck?"
Whoa.
And I smell
Charlie?
him. Where is he?
He's fine.
Here.
He's not going anywhere anytime
Jen
soon.
pushes
Welcome,
Jen
by the way.
back as well.
We're gonna talk about you in a second.
We're going to talk about you in a second.
We're gonna talk about you in a second. The fuck happened to you?
The fuck happened to both of you? You disappeared. Where did you go? I come back and I find you fucking like face first in some vampire's neck.
Oh, you didn't see the special forces turn up and take me?
I was in the soundproofed room. I heard nothing.
Okay. All right. A lot happened at once, clearly.
Jen just like leans forward and like hugs Charlie. Like, don't care if you're mad. Hugs, pet the hair.
Just gonna let it happen. Charlie is fucked by the light. I'm assuming. What do I in health wise? I don't even know what's happened in this case.
You're
Am
back
I-
to 1 superficial damage.
Okay.
At least one superficial damage left in your health tracker.
Yeah, I'm like a nudge away from dying again, basically at this point.
Jeff, would you mind giving us some privacy? I'm sure Nora would be more than happy if you said I gave you permission to let you study the Banu Hakim that's currently in storage.
You have another one?
As long as you... As
Yes,
long as...
absolutely.
Thanks.
Jen's like rubbing Charlie's temples, like breathe.
Before I go, look, we just met. I'm Jeff, by the
Jeff,
way.
go away.
Just if you find yourself like on edge or anything,
Jeff.
I've got something for
Jeff.
you. Here you go. Alright,
Jeff.
peace.
What is that?
Jeff,
I'll explain it. Jeff, fuck off.
Yeah, he's walking. He's
go hang out.
walking.
Yeah. Tell Nora that I give you... Tell Nora that I give you permission to have a study.
Whoa.
Sir, yes,
Thin
sir.
blood. It's thin blood. The lollipops are thin blood alchemy.
Is it like it's extra warm in here?
You feeling okay,
It
sweetie?
just feels really warm. What was in Jeff?
Probably a lot of weed.
Yeah. Yeah, alright.
Great. And we're going to need everybody...
That's gonna explain that.
I've got blood all over my hands. I can't snap my fingers. Well, Charlie, how perked up are you feeling? Because I think
He's full of weed right now. He's
Yeah.
not perking at all.
No, but we need.
Yeah.
Do you need something more to eat?
I'm alright. I'm just.
Because you look like you're about to fall apart at the seams.
That's what I mean. I'm alright, but I'm not alright. I'm fucked. My body is broken.
Happy to donate unless you want to chow down on a person. There was one other.
Oh, one of my boys will be fine.
So I can rouse to get some of that aggravated damage out, right?
Yeah, but it has to be 3 rouse checks.
Okay, I'm probably about to get hungry again, but let's give it a.
I know it's very late, but may I as well because I didn't this morning
Yeah.
because I don't know how. I forgot how to.
Roll 3 dice.
That's 1 success.
Whew.
2 successes.
Failure. 2 failures.
Oh, back to
So I'm back to 3
3.
hunger, but I've got 2 of those healths back, I think. Because my blood potency is 3. Does that change that rule at all? I don't know.
No, not with 3.
Yeah.
If it makes you feel better, I'm up to 3 hunger as well.
Should we get some food in you guys
Probably.
first?
And it's just
then
the one aggravated, is it?
I'm gonna go get the brothers so that you guys can eat something.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, Jen will go out and look for the boys.
Damien and Parker are just sitting around talking about what happened. Like, what the fuck, man?
They in the cockpit staring at their windowless seats.
Yeah.
Like this is the breeze.
It's like, hey, at least you can roll the windows down now.
What happened?
That's a very good question that I can't answer, but we need food.
Okay. Then you hear Parker saying, muttering something about going out into party. Such a great idea. Now we don't have any job.
It's fine. We'll fix it. It'll get fixed. Are you both okay? Like,
Yeah, we're fine.
okay, good. Come on.
All right. Jen arrives back with the 2 twins.
Yes.
Hi, boys.
Snack
Hey,
bags.
boss. What's up?
We've been better, and so is the. But I'm honestly just. I'm glad you guys are safe. I am not even mad at all that you weren't here.
We were just told to have a day off. Or night off.
I know.
8 definitely decided to take control of the situation.
Yeah, we're gonna need to talk about 8.
I'm just glad
I'm
you two
ready
are
to
okay,
be
but
late.
in the meantime,
Yeah, all right.
maybe have a snack?
Yeah, of course.
Come here, boy. And I will beckon Parker over.
Yep. Parker, how much dots would you take from Parker?
I'm gonna take 2. Yeah, let's have a rather sensual little nom on Parker.
Jen's just like scrolling through their phone. Like,
The other one is Dean. Is that right?
Ah, yes, Damien and Parker.
Do you mind?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, all right.
2 bros.
Just I'll take Damien's wrist.
You sure you don't want from, here?
Is that better for you?
Yeah.
Jen,
All right.
he's so sexual without even meaning to be.
Then Charlie will step behind his shoulder and take 2.
Jen's just trying to stare at their phone, just
Having 2 sexual feedings in one room. Uh-huh. 2 dots as well. All right.
If I can, yeah.
The twins, after the feeding, looks extremely satisfied and maybe a little bit dizzy, considering how much blood was taken in such a short amount of time, but they have big grins on their faces.
I'm going to. I'm going to give Parker a little kiss on the cheek and just sort of just lean back, cup his face, and you and your brother need to get somewhere safe, okay? Because the
Alright.
plane has been fucked up. Find a hotel somewhere, get somewhere safe, put it on one of my cards. I'll come get you and message me, and I'll come get you when it's time. But get somewhere safe, okay?
Maybe
So vacation.
maybe
Well, nothing anywhere
maybe
safe.
use cash if you can.
Oh, okay. On the run.
Let's
Yeah,
it's a
on the
vacation
run.
on the run.
Sounds fun. Yeah, I'm down for it, right? And they're just both murmuring. Actually, they have stopped listening and have started planning on how they're doing this whole on the run thing.
Let's.
Soundproof room?
Oh, I was gonna say let's go down to the hold.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Let's go have a look at Doodlebug. I don't know his
You're
name.
gonna.
Let's go have a look. Let's go have a look at the kindred.
You're gonna talk about your friend.
Doodlebug. Yeah.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, I got questions too.
Did you say his name was Doodlebug?
That's what he calls himself. Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right, down to secure storage.
Okay.
All right, so we head down to secure storage.
Yeah.
Where delightful Doodlebug is staked and chained to a pole
With Nora and Jeff.
with Nora and Jeff.
Down at the storage, Jeff, you get there first. And Nora is sitting down currently on her phone with her chosen pistol on her lap. And she looks up as you enter. You're not allowed in here.
Bet.
Oh god, you're one of those.
Bet. Come on, I'm gonna finesse my way in here. Sorry, I was. Hey, you want a lolly? I got
No.
it. Come on, it's
No.
it's a freebie. This usually
No.
costs.
Nora.
Alright, fine, whatever. Boss man told me to take a look at the body or something.
Yeah, I don't know that.
I'm gonna do it anyway. Sorry. He told me. He said I could. He actually wanted me out the room upstairs, so bet.
Oh god, this is what it feels like to have children. Oh. Ugh.
He just kind of ignores her and like walks over to the body. What does Doodlebug look like?
Doodlebug is young Indian man. Though he is older than he looks like. He is about 23 in looks. He has black hair, brown skin. He's currently wearing what looks like camo gear, as if he's trying to blend in with the desert surroundings. Currently, Doodlebug is beaten up, almost in the same state as Charlie, and there is a stake on his chest.
Is he like bleeding, like blood all over the place?
There's blood
Fresh
all over the place, yes.
Jeff immediately he takes a look behind him to see if Nora's watching him.
Nora is watching what you are doing.
He just puts his hands up. I'm not doing anything funny, just inspecting said this specimen, okay? Just hey,
Not allowed to touch anything.
not touching. Not touching. As he kind of leans back and kind of pulls something from his jacket.
Mm-hmm.
He pulls
I'd
out
like
a
you-
little vial.
Yeah, I'd like you to roll dexterity and stealth for this.
Oh damn. Unfortunately, Jeff does not have any stealth.
Could be manipulation
not
subterfuge
high
as
or
well.
Oh, subterfuge?
I trained her well.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
2 successes.
No. You hear the clicking
Now
of
all
the
China
gun being
knows what
cupped.
you're doing.
Puts his hands up. What? Wait, hey, lady. I'm not doing anything. I promise.
Yeah, drop the vial. Drop it.
He drops it.
Okay.
Your boss is gonna get mad.
It's not my boss.
Oh? I thought you guys had like this dynamic going on.
Yeah, so?
Oh. Is it one of
Ew,
those
gross.
kinds?
No, gross. Ew.
know,
Ew, 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 ew,
weird
ew,
trend.
ew, 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 no.
Daddy, mommy.
No, 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 no,
Hey,
no,
this
no,
is
no.
a safe
No,
space.
no, shut up
Just
right now. Shut,
vibe,
literally
you know,
shut
it's
up
not
right
safe.
now. This is so gross. You hear this? All of you hear the yelling as you all went down into the storage where you hear Nora going like, gross, ew, fuck no.
Listen,
You
this is
kids
a
playing
safe
nicely?
space. Okay?
You see-
Space.
You see Nora with her gun pointed at Jeff, who had his arms up above.
What did he do?
Gross! Ugh! Why did you bring him here?
I just mentioned
I
that,
didn't.
you know, they had. I was wondering what you guys' dynamic were, and I thought, you know, you guys were boss and like, you know, employee. And then she said no, so I assumed it was like a, you know, a.
Ugh.
Why did
The-
your brain instantly go from boss and employee to it's a sex thing?
Do we have to keep talking about it?
Do we have? Can we just
Can we get
very briskly move on from this topic?
Yeah,
Comes
we're
in
moving
a
on.
plane, man. Come on.
Shut up, Jeff.
Okay, I'm done with this. I'm gonna go take a break. Hands you the gun and just walks away like, oh my god, I can't even.
Look at this guy. He's chained up.
Jeff,
and
I
everything.
brought you here and you are embarrassing me, and I'm the weird one of the group. Shut up.
If Nora's gonna be leaving, I'm just gonna say, hey Nora, before you go, thank you for what you did.
I realize that it's very satisfying feeling of shooting somebody on the head and they don't die.
Yeah, well, you're not the first, and you probably won't be the last. But thank you.
No worries at all.
Nora needs therapy. I owe this girl so much. Anyway, so what were you up to that had my daughter pointing a gun at you?
Daughter? Like
Mm-hmm.
actual daughter or like?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Just answer the fucking
my bad.
questions.
Listen. You said I could take a look at the body and
did.
inspect it a little bit.
I did.
The blood's drying up in his body, and fresh blood's kind of hard to get nowadays. Especially
You were gonna
from-
take blood.
We already offered you blood.
Blood for blood.
You don't need to take blood.
Whose blood?
But it's free.
Our blood.
It's not like you guys are gonna.
You.
A vial of
What
blood,
exactly
a
are
vial
you
of
gonna
blood
pour
from
this
each
guy?
of us.
From each of us.
That's entirely up to your consent.
Well, it's either yours or that guy's.
I don't think anybody should be giving their blood to anyone.
He's just gonna make lollipops out of it.
Am I supposed to
Charlie?
feel better about that?
No.
You should try it.
Jeff,
Charlie, you notice that the lollipop that Jeff is handling smells like blood and weed.
That explains a few things. Look, that may seem innocent on the surface, but there's a lot of things somebody can do with your blood when they have it.
I'm aware.
I have seen the setup, and I have seen what he's doing with it. And I'm happy to offer up my blood as thanks for him waking you without you killing someone.
I do appreciate that, but do we know who this person works for? I'm a little bit more worried.
Yep.
Works for the Inquisition.
So you want to? That's supposed to make me feel better. That we're gonna give the Inquisition.
He's
vials
helping
of our
us.
blood.
Look, man.
The Inquisition
Kind of
are.
on your team here.
Well, you want to
No cap.
tell us where you've been?
I met with the Inquisition.
On purpose.
Yes.
Want to share with the class what possessed you to do that? Maybe as we were getting jumped by the Second Inquisition. That's a bit convenient timing, I would say. Is that something you knew was going to happen?
No. No. That's why I did it. After that happened. I have a couple of confessions to make. And I would then appreciate some from you, because there is a kindred in my cargo hold.
There's a very listening set of ears right here. You sure you want to do that with him around?
I can make him forget it.
If you're offering.
I've literally been working for and the pet of a Ventru. You don't think I picked up a few tricks?
That's fair.
Share with the class. If he needs to forget it,
Shit.
I'll make him forget it.
Alright. Okay.
Sit.
Couple of confessions to make, and I'm just going to smash my way through this because I did kind of promise that I was going to tell everything. And I'm also currently still kind of vibing from a flower, which is hard to explain in itself.
Keep it short.
Keeping it short. Well, first things first, you know Nine, one of the three girls? She and I have known each other for about a year now. I met her the night where you and I saved Jackson's life. I met Nine because Nine was there, and she's been doing some odd jobs for me ever since. She's not very trustworthy, but she's very effective. And when we found out that the Inquisition were hunting Delilah after the casino, I reached out through Nines to them to organize a meeting to sort of see what's up. That is what happened the other night, where I was dragged.
You abandoned me and lied to me to my face.
I did.
I'm not letting it go.
That's
Not yet.
fine. I went to meet with them to try and get the hunt for Delilah stopped. and to try and get... I needed a couple of things from them. The first was I wanted to understand the blood hunt. The second, I wanted to try and get out of them why the Inquisition are in such force in Alice Springs at all, which they were pretty tight-lipped about, actually.
Shocker.
But it was... I also needed proof. I needed this.
What is this?
I'll peel down the bandage and show the Inquisition's brand on my arm.
Jesus Christ.
Maxi, son of a bitch, what did you do?
My sire has experience with mind control. I'm beginning to suspect she does anyway. And that makes her a contact that might be able to help get Delilah's memories back. I'm speedrunning this. My sire doesn't like when other people touch her toys. So I...
Stepped on a landmine? Hoping to make an explosion loud enough for them to see on the other side? Is that what this is?
You purposefully got yourself branded by the Inquisition to piss off your sire enough for her to go against them.
We're glossing over the fact that we have crystallized Ventru heart blood on us right now. I'm sure that's unrelated. We just stepped in another hornet's nest.
We have
I
a
think
couple of
we
them.
literally
but-
rolled into a war zone when we got here.
We did. And the Inquisition aren't even agreeing with each other or communicating with each other.
Yeah, that's typical.
But I met a friend of Delilah's from before she lost her memories. And that's a contact now. Not you. And I have a contact now.
Who?
She's not a member of the Inquisition, but she's working with them, and she's not human. Whatever she is. But she was good friends with Delilah, apparently, and hasn't seen Delilah for around a year now. They worked together.
She's a doctor.
She offered to heal my arm.
Huh.
And she's not food,
Okay.
but I also... Yes. To lure my side's been looking for me for a while, and the Inquisition looking me up, essentially, will be a beacon to let her know that I'm here. I can work with her to see if she can help get Delilah's memories back, if it will help hurt the Inquisition, because they played with me. That's the game plan.
Except we don't have Delilah.
Okay,
Yeah.
she's still missing. What happened with you and Delilah? Because we were having a conversation and you guys were out in the cockpit area.
We were going to talk to Nora,
Yeah.
and when we got to the front of the plane, we were about to go out to find her. Something didn't smell right. So we got into the cockpit, and we noticed there was like a SWAT team basically quietly moving through the plane. We were hiding behind the blast door, and that's when Doodlebug came through the windshield.
That explains the lack of windshield.
So he took me out the other side, and that was the last I saw of Delilah.
Who is he? And how would he know we're here?
I got some... Everything happened kind of fast, but I got some ideas on that front. We're not going to know till we ask him, but I think the Inquisition's using him.
Do you think they've messed with him?
I know they are.
I'm gonna be very blunt about this, and do you care if he lives or dies?
I was trying to kill him.
Feel like trading him for Delilah? The Inquisition and I have made a mild agreement. I hand them a kindred, they fake Delilah's death, and that's done is done.
Why? I don't understand. Why would they need to make a deal to get him back if they were...
Well, they need a kindred. That's all they said. They just need a spare
Wait.
kindred.
We established that the Inquisition is not talking to each other. Maybe the Inquisition members that you met with are not the same Inquisition members that attacked the plane.
Somebody
They're
was
not.
torturing Doodlebug. I think. I don't know.
So,
He was in a state when
if-
he came after me.
Well, if Doodlebug is with the Inquisition members or was kidnapped by the Inquisition members who attacked you, we can give them to the Inquisition members who were with you.
It doesn't smell right. There's another player.
Oh, nothing
Oh,
smelled right
no.
when I left the fucking plane. I couldn't smell anything. I couldn't find anybody.
No, it doesn't make sense.
What?
Delilah's been taken, but somebody sent Doodlebug. I don't know. I feel like there's cross purposes.
So they sent Doodlebug to deal with you.
They absolutely sent Doodlebug to distract Charlie.
Anybody who said Doodlebug knew it was about me.
And then I was taken at a very convenient moment
You
in time.
left just before,
I did.
or something. Were they still here when you left?
Mhm.
Okay, so you left, they distracted you, and then you and Delilah disappeared. I waited for like 10 minutes for you to come back, and fucking 8 came in and decided to play Gaslight Gatekeep Girl Boss with me, and
What?
she was trying to convince me to join her and go home to fucking WA, to go back to the Anarchs without fucking getting rid of this, and just abandoning you guys because you guys had all abandoned me. That's what she was telling me. She kept, I was already distressed because I couldn't smell anybody. I didn't know where anybody had gone. I couldn't smell anything. I was sticking my head in gas tanks and I couldn't even smell gasoline. And she was trying to convince me that you had all abandoned me and that the only family that I had has just pissed off into the wind. I managed to convince myself to not take her deal despite the fact that I really want to go home. Only because I know that Saracine will kill everyone to try and take me back. So I went hunting for you guys, trying to smell anything. The only thing I could smell was Jeff and his fucking lollipops, which is how I met Jeff. And then I found out he was working for the Inquisition, and he's been very forthcoming with information. That's the only reason he's still here. If you weren't forthcoming with information, I would have left you on the side of the fucking road.
Question.
Yes.
You said that 8 wanted you on her side.
I don't know if it was completely on her side, but she seemed convinced that she could,
Turn you against Saracine.
well, no, that she could make Saracine let me go. Like, that she has a lot more power than she's letting on, because... And I am inclined to believe that she does have more power than she's letting on, but I didn't trust her enough to take her deal, and I didn't want to abandon you guys.
I'm glad you gave us a bit more credit than 8.
Cheers.
It's not so much the credit, I'm just very attached.
Thank you.
You guys are my
Pack, huh?
pack. You're my coterie, you're my pack. You're the only family I have, because I can't go back to the Anarchs. And, I've been with Charlie for years, and even if we're not, the best of friends, he's still my friend. And even if you're a secretive, two-faced asshole, you're still a good person at heart. And Delilah needs people to look out for her, and I feel really bad because I feel like we've kind of failed her because she's gone.
So many times. We've had almost as many failures on that front as we've had nights.
It's been a shit show since we arrived. The only thread I've managed to tie up is that the roadhouse burned down the day we got here.
That's one off the list.
Yeah.
None of that matters till we can get her back, though.
Yeah.
Look, I don't want to give Doodlebug to them. You need to understand, every night that he's alive is a night that he could turn up on my doorstep again. Now, I thought that chapter was mostly closed when he left Sydney, he and the rest.
The rest?
There was a few of them.
A few of who?
Look, Sydney was a shit show for the last few decades of the 20th century. Okay,
No joke.
it was war, and the Camarilla came out on top, but just. And Doodlebug, and there was a few others like him, used to be all right with the Cam, and they turned, and hadn't been so good between them and me since then. So when he turned up, I assumed, I don't know if it was Sabat or maybe Anarchs or somebody had cottoned him onto us being here. But he said something that confused me right near the end.
What'd he say?
He seemed to think that I was here for him. That I sent someone after him. So that's why I'm confused, because
Should we wake him up and ask him?
We're being sabotaged.
No shit.
Individually.
That's why we need to stick together and actually tell each other shit. 2020 in hindsight, I know, but how about we wake this dickhead up and grill him?
look,
It's your call, Charlie. But we can end, or at least begin to end the hunt for Delilah.
the more he gets to speak, the harder it's going to be, probably, for me to give him up for her. But I'll just prepare you in advance. You're probably going to hear some things from him that are going to make you ask some questions. So, yeah, get ready for that, I guess. But
Charlie, I betrayed the Camarilla for the Inquisition less than 24 hours ago. I kinda think we're fine.
We've all got dark pasts, and we all do stupid shit, and we've all done dark shit. Stop nodding your head, Jeff.
I'm just vibing, you know?
Sit in the corner and feel it.
yeah, look, if we can keep him contained, we're going to need the same treatment for him we did for me, though.
Okay. He's chained up currently, yeah?
Yes.
Cool. Jen will go and check the chains, and
Ooh, second point of order. Does Doodlebug have his blade on him?
No.
It's not on him.
No.
has it been...
Has
is it nearby?
has somebody taken Doodlebug's knife?
I didn't pick up anything. Ask Nora.
Nor
If it's anyone, it's Nora.
You ask Nora, I'll check the chains.
I'll go speak to my daughter.
because I would have left it behind.
Yeah.
On purpose.
Okay, yeah.
Alright.
Jen will go and check the chains, make sure that everything's nice and tight and it doesn't look like it's going to be easy to break out of.
Yep. It is designed for both kindred and something else entirely.
I knew it! Anyways,
Okay.
I will go ask Nora if she has the blade.
Nora is just walking around outside of the plane.
Hey, kiddo! Yeah, I know. I know. Is there any chance you picked up a fancy knife?
Yeah.
Can I have it, please?
Can I get an answer for my questions?
What do you want to know?
Why are you almost dead?
I met with the Inquisition
You mean the
True.
baddies?
to try and make a trade for Delilah's memories.
But why?
Because she kind of reminds me of me back at the start.
Isn't there another way? Like,
Maybe.
you guys can do like your voodoo, blood, sorcery, magic thing. Can't you give her memories back that way? Instead of dealing with the devil?
2 devils, considering
2 devils?
you may have to go soon for a little while.
What?
Because she might be coming,
Who is coming?
Regina.
Nora drops her phone at this.
I know. It's the best lead I've got. I'm strong enough to walk away again.
I'm staying here.
I don't want her anywhere near you.
No, Maxi, you don't understand. You're my only family left. I can't just have you go basically self-destruct at this.
If I said I'll be fine, Would you believe me?
No.
Delilah's a kid.
And
And I'm very much not.
I'm a kid. You would...
Throw myself on the sword? I'm certainly considering it. I've sort of done the first couple of steps already on that front.
You would sacrifice yourself for somebody else's kid while your own loses.
Regina wouldn't kill me.
No, but you can do something worse. When I saw you earlier this night, you had the rose. You were not the same. And now you want to go running back to the source? Do they know about this? She gestures towards the plane.
Of course not. How can I tell them any of that? How can I show them any of these? It's not the time and we don't...
Don't you think it's time to stop lying to the people you should be trusting?
Do we even have time?
We always have time.
You've been keeping an eye on them with a far less cynical eye than I do. So if you tell me this, I'll consider it. Do you think if I explained my plan, they would stand with me against her and keep me safe? Do you think that they would be willing to be a wall between me and...
I've only known... She is saying this as she walks towards you. I've only known the others for barely a week. But I know you, Maxi. I've known you most of my life, and if I feel like you want to trust them, but you're too scared to. You have to let other people in. You cannot go off living your whole unlife like this. You're gonna have centuries, you're gonna have millennials of life, and I won't be here that long. At some point, I'll be gone and they will still be there, and you need to have your own friends, your own comrades, people you trust, to get rid of, stand as a wall of support against her.
How the hell are they meant to trust me if I tell them I killed Kindred? They'll never let me see their back ever again.
She holds your face with her hands and says, if they don't trust you just because of that, then I might have misjudged them. But I feel like they will accept you regardless of what happened in your past, regardless of what you've done, as long as you are honest.
Stay close.
I will. Always.
I'm sorry that none of this has been easy.
Never is.
I kinda miss the 70s. Your grunge phase was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was. Hey, it's coming back though. The trend is, at least.
Then let's try and make it until it's back properly.
Yeah.
let's get out of this shithole town eventually and go back to a city where we belong.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why
Her
not?
face drops at that.
What's up, kiddo?
You know when 8 came by the ship and told us to have the night off?
Yeah.
She knew that something was up and I tried to warn you about it. But she said it in such a way that I am still not sure whether or not she really knows what's happening right now. She told me, "Welcome home." And yeah, I don't know, it's kinda stupid, but
She does not get to have you.
I don't think she wants me though. I'm just me. Anyway, I'm just gonna grab the knife and I'll see you down. Do you want it like me to hand it to you or go downstairs? I mean, it's a really cool knife.
Come with me. But you may have to deal with Jeff again for a little second.
That kid, where did you even find him?
Jen
What?
picked him up on the side of the road.
Oh my, that's the worst. Really, picking up a stray? Is he even human? He looks human.
He's not human.
He's not human.
He's like halfway point.
Halfway? What is he, like half a vampire? Like an abomination?
He's a vampire in like he's a kindred in the same way that Pug is still technically a dog.
Brutal.
Hey,
Accurate,
I
but
heard
brutal.
that.
Okay, that makes sense.
Stick by me.
So, as she grabs the knife and follows you back to the storage, she is actually asking a question as you both enter the storage, and she's just asking like, "You think I'm stronger than him, considering like he's just a pug, really?"
You could
I'm sorry,
probably
what?
like, you could probably snap him like a twig.
Oh,
He'd probably like it though, so.
oh.
Wait, is this a challenge? Like, are we?
Enough.
Keep your shirt on.
I mean, for now.
Jen
Oh.
gives the chains one more good tug.
Okay.
Is that for me?
Yeah. This really cool knife.
Yeah, I've got different feelings about it than most, I think, but I appreciate it.
Okay, I am handing the knife over. Really? Oh god, okay. Some
you.
creepy ceremonial stuff right
Jeff,
here.
come here.
No, I want to see the thing. He's doing magic.
Come here. Please.
Like a pug. A trained pug, maybe.
Wait, what? Is she normally like this? He comes over.
Yeah, Jen will do the same thing again. It's like either you can open up your own wrist or
Oh, you want me to?
feed him, wake him up.
Shouldn't you like unstick?
Yeah, Jen's got a hold of the stake. Like Jen's got a hold of the stake. Like, ready?
No, wait. Don't unstake him right now. I still need to.
Ready?
No, wait. He's just like, he's trying to bite out his wrist, but he realizes that he doesn't have.
He doesn't have any teeth.
So he's like trying to
Jen's
just cut it with his nails.
Does with the other hands, like, give me. And just like drags a tooth across it. Hey, are we ready?
Yeah,
Okay.
let's do this.
All right. Hand against the mouth. Boom! Pull the stake out.
Here we go.
It takes a few moments, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, before Doodlebug's eyes fluttered open and you see the most hazel eyes you've seen, like bright hazel eyes. It could reflect you if you look straight at it. But he looks at all of you, one by one. closes his eyes, and says, "So what is it this time? Bahari, Second Inquisition, Camarilla, Sabat."
Undecided.
Thin blood.
Shut up.
Go sit in the corner again, thank you.
Oh, come on, I get to be a part of it.
Shut
Sit in the corner.
up.
Man, this sucks. This is worse than SI.
Undecided. A myriad, a mixture, but with a singular objective. Charlie, you've got your hand on the wheel of this particular bus.
So how's Leah, Charlie? Considering you and Leah sent people after me.
I'd love to know why you think that. Last time I saw Leah, I'm going to take Doodlebug's knife and just hold it in front of him. She was doing this to me.
Jen, you see that Doodlebug is starting to strain on the cuffs. And it actually gave a little bit.
I am. I've still got Nora's pistol.
Jen's still holding the stake. Like if you move, if it just like.
I'm just gonna place the barrel of the pistol up against like the joint of his shoulder and just raise my eyebrows.
Oh, please.
Okay.
What have I pissed off? To be tortured in
We don't-
2 nights in a row. How?
We don't want to torture you. We just have a couple
Oh.
questions.
I was very comfortable with the idea that the last time we saw each other would be the last time we saw each other. You were the last person I expected to see come through a windshield last night. So, I don't know what somebody told you, but whatever happened to you didn't have anything to do with me.
Bull fucking shit, Charlie. You sent them after me. You gave away my coordinates.
I didn't know your coordinates.
And how would I trust you with that? Right after they tell me everything about how Charlie sent you. How they extracted all the information out of me.
Charlie's been with us, like, consistently.
Shut up. I'm not gonna believe any of you.
Here's to something you can believe. You think I needed to send somebody after you?
So you're a coward.
How did that go for you? One-on-one. Yesterday. Was it yesterday? Was it tonight? I don't even know.
Yesterday.
I don't need to send somebody after you, Bug.
Yeah. Because you have to go after me after I've been tortured, after I'm barely alive.
You came for me.
And you can see uncertainty in his eyes. Maxi, I'd like you to roll insight. Wits and insight, please.
Okay. Me?
You
That
left
always-
Sydney. And I could have followed you, but I didn't.
I left Sydney? I was forced out.
Yeah, and you were lucky to walk out.
You.
One.
Yeah, it's just angry. You killed everyone. You caused my whole Coterie members to die, and you expect me to stay.
I don't expect you to be happy about it, but I expect you to have learned something.
Learn something. That's how Camarilla treats his soldiers, huh? Everyone's just cannon fodder. What's the difference between the Camarilla and the Sabat then?
Yeah, well, you put yourself I didn't put you there, but you keep finding yourself at the pointy end. So you want to tell me why?
You don't know anything, do you? And you want to know information.
I'd love to know why a pack of Inquisition ghouls came in here and took our fledgling, and why you burst through a windshield 2 seconds later. Did they send you? Are you a dog for the Inquisition now?
Inquisition. Fuck no. Hell no. The Bahari.
What? We telling fucking ghost stories now?
Ghost stories. They're very much real and under the noses of every fucking one. I was content to live my life away from the city in the middle of fucking nowhere until the end of time. And then something started happening. I was investigating the salt mines because the fucking earth started bleeding. And nobody's doing anything about it. Not the Camarilla, not the Anarchs, not the Sabbat.
That's why we're here. We're here to look into the same fucking thing. Because something is so clearly wrong.
And was this under the Camarilla's orders, or is it because of you? Your own
Technically,
actions.
Camarilla sent us, but
Saracen wanted to know what was happening. You've been waking up in the daylight lately? Because that's what happened to us.
A few nights ago, maybe.
And you don't know what's causing that.
I may have an idea now. Two nights ago, I got captured. Overpowered, more like. And I found myself under the hands of, well, who I guessed as the Bahari. They didn't confirm nor deny, they just laughed at my face. And then they tortured me for information. And they said that you sent them. That you and Leah said hello.
did you recognize any of them?
Dasha von Lang.
And you believe what she said?
How would I know? I thought she was Camarilla and now she's Bahari.
She might be Camarilla, but she's still a cunt. And she bleeds lies.
You weren't there. You weren't tortured. You weren't burnt, almost killed with fire.
No.
I almost melded into the gimpy tree. Do you know how painful that is?
Into the what now?
It's a tree that makes you want to blow your brains out.
Oh.
You told me right near the end that you thought I was somebody who had honor. Let me tell you something. When I want to kill you, bud, it'll be face to face, blade for blade. And that's how that'll go. I didn't have shit to do with whatever happened to you. Not that you have any reason to believe it, but I'd rather it hadn't happened.
Doodlebug actually just slumps on the wall and he deflates as if all fight is gone from his body. If you're here to investigate, you should go straight to the salt mine. I was crawling with agents right now. That's how they caught me. The Bahari might be a ghost story for the rest of us, but I didn't believe it at first, not until I was face to face with them. They were hiding away in a greenhouse, a garden, with what looked like real sunlight, but the sunlight didn't burn me. It's not one of those fake LED lights, it's sunlight.
Yeah. Somebody's been dealing with really powerful illusions. So that checks out.
I just wanted to get to the bottom of this mystery. That's all I wanted to do. And then I can go and kill you.
Right. I'll tell you something. The Inquisition wants you back. I don't know what they want with you. But they've got one of ours, a fledgling, who didn't ask for any of this.
Fuck. First the Bahari, now the Camarilla cunts, now I'm being sent to the fucking Inquisition. Who's next
What?
in the party?
What I was going to say is that I can hold on to this. I'm going to show him his knife. And you can come get it back when you lose. I think we both know it's better outside of their hands.
Fuck, man. Doodlebug, stay silent.
You could always go to the Anarchs. If you're looking for someone else to fuck your shit up.
You groups are better for that, but at least they're free.
Free.
Free, Pearl.
Yeah, be banished to the west side of the country.
Nothing wrong with them.
Out of
The Anarchs throw banger parties.
Anyway. The Inquisition gave me until tonight.
Make your choice.
You tell me you'd rather die. I can do that.
There's no honor in that kind of death. But there is honor in dying one last time in a fight. And as he says this, he pulls hard at the chains and it tears off the wall. And he makes a grab for Charlie.
I'm gonna
Fangs
stab him.
out.
I'm gonna stab him with his knife.
Charlie, do you know what it is like to be stabbed by your own knife?
Yeah, I've got an idea.
Especially with Doodlebug's knife. For most Banu Hakims, when they do their rituals, they use their blade to, or at least anoint their blade with their blood. But not for Doodlebug. Doodlebug's knife is different. It is one of those ancient artifacts in which if it will give extra bonus for the wielder, but the moment you turn that weapon against its own owner, they just immediately die. And Charlie, as you turn the knife, his own knife, against him, and Doodlebug gets staked, on the heart. You see him staring into your eyes, give you a little mocking salute, as slowly, from where the knife is staked, slowly is turned into ash. And he starts to disintegrate.
Shit.
Charlie's gonna stand up with his knife in his hand and Doodlebug's in the other. Just wipe Doodlebug's ashes off of his knife. I guess that's it then.
Jen will just very gently like put a hand on Charlie's shoulder.
Can't say I blame him.
Okay.
Now we gotta go find Delilah.
Ding ding. Jeff's phone made an alarm at this stupid moment, breaking the silence.
Sorry about that. Just got a text message. You read it?
It's Miles saying like, "Yo, bro, where the fuck are you? Party's ongoing now."
What time is it?
It's currently around 10 p.m.
He makes the oh fuck face as he says. Right.
Don't go anywhere.
I gotta go. Like,
Why?
for me to know and you to find out. It's a party. It's like a party going on. I promised my friends I'd be there.
You are such a waste of air.
Look, you guys kept me here. I was gonna bounce.
He's right. Alright, Jeff. Deal is a deal. And I'll prepare to give a vial of blood.
Sweet, he says. Like, bet. He then
What's the worst that could happen?
collects like 3 vials
It can only get
of
worse from
empty
here.
glass vials. And he just like passes one to the both of you, and then he looks at Charlie, seeing those 2 knives in his hand.
Maybe leave Charlie alone.
Maybe leave
Yeah,
Charlie.
this is a sensitive time for him, so
Yeah.
that was really cool, by the way. Like,
No.
Okay.
Wasn't.
Sweet, he says as he kind of stares at them.
Sheesh.
He kind of just puts it back in his coat.
Jen, you might want to.
Yeah, no, Jen's like, let's go. Come on, we'll get you back in your car. And Jen will walk Jeff into his car.
Jeff, I'm sorry for this. It's not normally how I like to meet strangers. And especially not how I like to make friends.
Could be worse, man. Could be worse.
Once this is over, better first impressions next time. I'll do better.
Yeah. If we make it out. Enter the world.
If we make it out.
Yeah.
See you around, Jeff.
Let's get you to the party.
Nice meeting you. He just like
Yeah.
awkwardly turns and follows
Yeah.
Jen.
Jen will walk him to his car and then be like, okay, thank you for all your help. Sorry to use you as a juice box.
Jeff, as Jen is saying this, you remember that there are documents in your car, important Second Inquisition documents, which you should have hidden, but it is just there.
Oh, he's probably too high. He looks at Jen and he thinks about the events that happened. You know, if you guys are on this mission to find whatever, I may have some info that I'm sure you can utilize. He goes to his car and he opens the, what do you call it, the glove compartment. He just takes out like a folder. I bet you guys can use this more than anyone else.
I would really appreciate any more help you could give us.
And he kind of just passes it over.
Yeah. Once Jen takes the document, they will lean in and give him a little kiss on the cheek, and then just tap his nose and say, "Don't think about this anymore," and cloud memory.
Is there a roll against that?
Yes, there is.
There is.
Let's roll for it. Cloud memory is
It's wits resolve for you.
resolve.
Nice.
If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, but I'm gonna spend a willpower.
1, 2, 3. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4.
He's rolling a lot more dice than I am.
You want to reroll?
I would like to roll.
I did.
Willpower reroll as well.
You don't need
Wow,
to, honey.
all fails. Okay, well, 5 successes with a messy crit.
Only one success, so
7, so that's 7.
that's right. It's just a flirty little don't think about it anymore.
Okay. He realizes this, and he kind of just, his eyes sort of glaze over.
You're smarter than you look.
I enjoyed our time together. We'll see ya. As he...
Hey, Jeff. Don't tell them where we are. I know they know, but shut up.
And he kind of just gets in. He drives away.
While this is happening, Charlie is going to collect Doodlebug's ashes and put them into a jar
Oh, okay.
for reasons.
Nora is just there as you're doing like collecting ashes. Nora's helping you do that.
Nice.
Jeff will come back inside.
Goodbye, Jeff.
Bye, guys.
Hi, Jeff.
Jen, as you watch Jeff's car riding away and you prepare to go back to the plane, you hear at least more like smell a familiar scent.
What is it?
Smells like Delilah.
Jen starts like looking around and like.
And you see Delilah walking, at least from far away, waving her hand and yelling, "Jen!"
Jen shoves the thing that they got from Jeff in there. Oh no, it's a document, isn't it? It's a big manila folder. Manila folder on the floor. Just stay there. Running straight for her. Just straight.
Oh, you're okay.
I've missed you.
You're okay.
Yes.
You're okay.
Are you okay?
Yes, you're okay.
Oh my
You're
god.
safe. You're okay.
Yes, I'm okay.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Yes.
Let's go inside.
Okay.
Let's go inside.
Okay.
Drag her inside. Picks up the manila folder on the way.
Yeah, you don't forget the folder.
No, we're not.
Okay,
leaving the folder
cool.
out there. Picks up the manila folder.
Delilah's like wiping tears off of her face, but she's like
Jen's like
grinning.
holding her
Like-
arm and just like.
No, arms are linked. Like,
Yeah,
she is glued to Jen's side.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Do you go straight to
Yeah,
the
straight down to the cargo hold. Like, guys, she found us, or she's okay.
And
She's okay.
as you're yelling that, you both stumbled into the scene where Charlie and Nora are putting Doodlebug's ashes
in a
into a jar.
I'm just sitting on a box watching.
You're alive.
She's okay.
Are they?
We're back together again.
No,
she was alone.
no, they're okay. What's ashes? Hi, what's
We had a long night.
It's been a lot.
yeah, that's what? Okay,
Quick. Okay, sum up quick as possible. You guys got. They disappeared. They did shady shit. You guys got attacked. You disappeared. You were off fighting arch nemesis. I got.
yeah.
The one who is now decorating the floor.
The man who took me out the windshield. That's who that is.
That's
That's
what's
this?
left of him.
Yeah.
Are you
Unfortunately.
okay?
No, but I'm alive. Are you all right?
I've been better.
What happened to you?
The Inquisition happened.
Great! Fantastic!
Did you...
That's
Give us a rundown.
intriguing.
Quick rundown.
I don't know, they caught... I mean, you were there when it happened.
Yeah, part of it. I saw them take you.
They staked me. They bag overhead took me somewhere.
Oh, you got black bagged. Jesus.
Yeah. Turns out they were after me.
You know, one day people are just gonna let you walk somewhere.
When the world's ending. But
What did they want?
they wanted they were questioning me. The Inquisition wanted me for questioning. And obviously they kind of need me unstaked to answer those questions.
Did you escape or did they let you go?
They let me go. I made sure I wasn't tracked, but at least...
Well, they already know where we are.
I mean,
Yeah, they already know where we are.
yeah, pretty much.
Jen's
we
like
probably
still
need to move
glued
this
to her
place.
side, just like kind of like petting her
Oh,
hair.
100% Delilah has like shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah.
What did you tell them?
What did they ask?
What did they ask?
They asked about you.
Which is wild considering you were also with the Inquisition at this time.
Did anyone who spoke to you, Delilah, say the word Bahari?
No.
Okay. Well, that answers some questions anyway.
What's an
Does it?
insight?
For me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anybody else who would like to roll wits and insight?
What's the worst that could happen? It's not like I'm.
Delilah?
Why should we want that?
Manipulation, subterfuge.
Okay.
Is that?
Bestial failure?
Oh,
Of course.
roll a 1d10, please.
I don't have a d10.
These are D10. That's a D10.
Yeah, but there's no mark on it. I need to know a number. That would be. That's a 7, isn't it?
Tell us. Am I allowed to add my
That's a
special?
7, isn't it? A fancy
Yes.
7?
That's which one? That?
Yeah.
That's a 4, honey.
So it is 4.
And I'm spending a willpower.
Dominate.
Holy fuck! I hate.
It's been a long time coming.
I'm using these.
But one of them's a.
I'm gonna change my fucking dice. I swear to God.
What are these called?
Why do these things hate me?
That's a success line.
Jeff touch.
It's the Jeff touch
When they-
indeed.
The bestial success? No, that's bestial fail.
Better than nothing.
It's a messy critical. isn't it?
Messy crit, but
I've
yeah,
got
it's only
4,
two,
but I
so-
have one blank
Don't know
dice
if that
that I
counts.
could burn a willpower to try to tie you. I don't know how a tie works though. Is that too
Yeah,
big
who
at
does
me?
the tie go to?
Who
So,
tied?
we haven't. I'm 1 down, but I'm like, is it too metagamey for me to spend a willpower to reroll my 1 blank dice?
You can reroll.
Just do it.
But if we tie, what happens? I guess is the question. Anyway, I'll find
Gonna
out.
be,
I'm burning a willpower. We're gonna
Do
got a
it.
50-50 shot.
Treat yourself.
Doesn't matter. The world will never know.
the world will never know.
What did you guys get?
I don't
So-
roll enough dice to matter.
You're gonna bestial failure.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
So everyone believes that Delilah did not meet or
She's
has
very
heard
shaky,
any.
though. Obviously,
Why would we
Harry.
believe innocent, honest Delilah?
I love Delilah.
Never
She's a
lied
good
to us.
girl.
I've never lied to you
anything.
guys.
Never.
Yeah.
Maxi, until you have at least have somebody follow your orders, you are going to suffer a -2 penalty for all your actions.
Is that including my social roles?
No.
Okay, I thought as much. Okay. So let me get this straight. Just covering things here. The night exploded, as nights do. You, my friend Charlie, got dragged away by your nemesis, who is now decorating my floor as powder, needing a vacuum cleaner. I went and had my lovely and charming chat, which I imagine we'll get into a little later now that we're all reunited.
Yes, please.
And you got taken by the Inquisition as well, who questioned you about apparently me?
So they were questioning you about Maxi, even though they had Maxi at the same time.
We've already established the Inquisition aren't working together.
The ones I was meeting with, they are hilariously separated from each other. In fact, they kind of hate it. In fact, the individual cells sort of hate each other. They didn't even know what your deal was.
Her deal or my deal?
Oh, hers.
Her deal. Yeah. Okay. So
They thought you were either missing or still alive or both.
yes,
So there's that.
individual groups within the Inquisition are not talking to each other. So that would make sense as to why the group that kidnapped you were questioning you about someone else that the Inquisition had already kidnapped.
I don't know. It doesn't feel right.
Kidnapped is a strong... Yeah, you're right.
They're a
Strong-armed.
very fractured faction.
What did you learn about them while you were with them?
I learned a bit about myself.
Okay.
Huh?
Where's 8?
I don't know, but if I ever see her again, I'm gonna eat her.
Off causing whatever hell she enjoys.
You don't know where 8 is.
We were
Okay.
busy.
So me and Maxi were having a conversation. Maxi got called away, and I waited, and they said that they would be right back. I waited. I was in a soundproof room. I did not hear what happened to you guys. I left the soundproof room after 10 minutes of Maxi not coming back and found nothing. Everything was empty. I couldn't smell anything. We've already been over this. I was sticking my head into, like, tires and, like, fuel tanks, and I couldn't smell anything. 8 came up to me, and I couldn't smell her either. I couldn't smell any of your scents to track you. And she came up to me and was trying to convince me to abandon the entire coterie because you guys had all abandoned me. And she was trying to tell me that she had power over Saracene and could in fact convince him to let me go back to the Anarchs. And I almost took that fucking... But I was worried about you guys, and I was stressed out because I couldn't find anybody and I couldn't smell anything.
Sorry, Jen. I have a very, maybe disappointing question. You said you couldn't smell 8, even when you were talking to her.
I was standing right in front of her and I couldn't smell her. But I couldn't smell anything. Like, I couldn't smell Maxi's scent anywhere on the plane after I left. I couldn't smell you guys. I couldn't even smell, there was no smell of blood. There was nothing. Like, again, I was walking up to things I know what they smell like, and I couldn't smell anything.
And yet I wasn't far from the plane, and we know that all of our smells were all over the plane. My question is, do we know for sure that 8 was really there when you were talking to her? Or that that was 8?
I don't know. I was looking directly at her, but...
Her magic is strong. I wouldn't put it past her to be able to cover that stuff.
But 8 is one number out of many. What I'm saying is that it might not have even been 8 who did all of this.
It definitely looked like 8. Close enough. I know what you're
It looked
saying.
like the plane was clean when we were on it, and then it looked like it wasn't.
Well, no, there was definitely
Guys?
glass. I could see glass on the floor. Like,
I doubt they'd be working.
do you know what 8 is now?
I have an inkling.
Share with the class?
She's one of 3 mages.
Shit.
You remember that? And we can't let them meet. The closer they are together, the more unstable everything gets. You remember when we all woke up?
That was when 8 arrived. We know that 9 is here.
And then there's the unknown factor.
Was it 7?
Yeah.
All the people on that list, what is the word? Anomalies they use.
Well,
That
It's
was
this one. They're all mages.
Yes.
and everybody's after them.
Jen picks up the manila folder and is just like, oh god.
what's that?
It's a manila folder I got from Jeff before he left. This isn't... I feel like this is supposed to be helpful, but it doesn't feel helpful.
What is it?
May I?
Please. Give me...
Okay. Fuck.
I'd like to have a look at it too when you're done.
It's very heavily redacted.
That's how you know it's Inquisition.
Apparently, it's a pediatrician. Relationship to victim, blank body. Known vehicles, unapplicable. Potential motive feeding. Potential evidence. One of our undercover agents got ghouled and have undergone the necessary protocol to extract information from them. Do not attempt contact at any cost. If contact is initiated, proceed with protocol KOS.
Kill on sight.
Yeah, figures.
Do we have any name?
No name. It's all redacted. First name is 2 words though. There is a picture, but
The first two.
Are there any unknown aliases? The Doctor.
The Doctor.
wait, is this the? Fuck. Is that the? Do I recognize the face?
Yes.
It's the Doctor.
As in the Malkavian Primogen, the Doctor.
Yep.
So the Doctor has a ghoul who's SI.
The Doctor seems to be doing a lot of undercover work at the moment.
Wait.
You remember who we got the black note from?
Yeah, the Doctor knew how the hat worked. The gummy bear theory. That was him.
Right.
Am I allowed?
You just
Can I get up?
stand.
Just paper plane it.
Paper
It's like I don't want to mess with the.
I would like to, as I'm reading over it, I would like to activate premonition
Yeah.
by holding it and seeing if I can see anything.
Ooh. All right.
Now that is going to be a roll. I just need to remember what type. 0 to 1. Am I wrapping the blood?
No, it's free.
All right, cool.
Just give me a roll.
Just a random roll.
They redacted.
Give me
his dominant hand and
I
shoot
think
sign.
what's in your auspics?
Premonition is resolve and auspics.
Oh, resolve and auspics, yeah. See how you'll fare with this.
Wait, fuck, hold on. Huh. That's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. Fuck me. That's an 8.
Not a premonition anymore, it's a prophecy.
Tell me everything.
The prophecy that was foretold.
I think Delilah's about to see the Matrix.
Yeah, seriously.
All right, Delilah, as you touch this document, this dossier about the Doctor, you feel yourself getting pulled in within yourself, and as you let it happen, you're not used to the feeling yet, but it feels like jumping into cold water. It's shocking at first, but after you get used to it, it feels normal. It's even fun. So you force this premonition to happen. You find yourself sitting on a long table with individuals who look different from each other. Doesn't feel like they are of the same species. One of them is the Doctor, who is currently making a speech about how the doors are opening. I can see it, I can hear it, I can hear the whispers to me, and we need to do something about this, he says, and there are murmuring around. And then he goes on to tell the story of how this is all started because none of you believe in what I was saying before, even though I have warned you, I have seen it, I have heard it. And then for a second there, he paused and he looked straight at you, Delilah. And he went like, "You're not supposed to be here and listening to this. Get out." And as he says that, you were pushed out into another vision. You see the salt mine. And in the salt mine, there is a door. You're walking through that door, and you're walking up the stairs with an unlit torch on your hand. And as you enter the last step, enter the room beyond that stairs, you get pushed out once again. And suddenly you're in an Elysium, where you are dominating the conversation amongst all the other toreadors. And for a moment there, Delilah, you see yourself staring at this other you. And you see this other you look at 8, give a smile, and this other you looked at you, gives a little blow kiss, and then suddenly you're back.
Did you go places?
Yes? I think?
You okay?
What did you see?
Mind filling us in?
The doctor was talking to a meeting of beings. Like, they weren't people, but they weren't kindred. And he was talking about opening doors. He spotted me, though. I got pushed out of my own premonition.
That's concerning.
That is concerning. And I saw me and an Elysium. Yeah.
Do you...
Other... Maxi, quick question. I have words for you after this, but quick question first. Fuck, where is it? Do you know what Pantex is? The business?
You would know, Maxi. And you dread hearing that word.
Yeah. Whoops, I've heard of it.
Kid. What do you know about it?
How the hell would they know about it? It's more important. I will look to Nora. Is Nora in the room?
Nora's still in the room,
I will-
holding the jar.
I will look to Nora and just... Are you sure?
Yeah.
It's my sire's corporation.
The one we don't like?
The one that I used to belong to. For a while. Her name's Regina Valentine. It's not her real name.
No shit.
Just like Maxi Seraph isn't mine.
I mean, Arjun Addison isn't mine either.
But it's her business. And it's quite the one. It's been around decades now.
What does she do? What does it do?
She's kind of like me, but she's exactly like me. So everything. She's older than my family is. Well, she's older than my father was and my grandfather, but when they set up businesses at around the same time, she and my family, and this is back when the Australian railways were privatized. The birth of shipping and freight in this country.
Jesus Christ.
And that's what she does. It's what she's always done. But she's diversified. She's definitely diversified. She's spreading kind of like a weed. She got into, like, when the Second World War broke out, she got into weapons and shipping there. She's got contracts everywhere. She's...
It's okay, Maxi.
So that's what she does. A little bit of everything.
Why did you bring it up?
She's been hunting me for a while now. So what gives?
I heard the name.
Where?
The Inquisition.
They don't know who I am.
They know about Pantex. They didn't come up with you.
Regina taught me everything I know about staying under the radar. She wouldn't have anything to do with them.
Wouldn't be so sure about that.
I'm sure about that.
Yeah.
I didn't hear her name. I heard that it was a business that had multiple supernaturals. And that's what
Just a touch!
That's what I saw.
In the vision.
Yes. And the doctor was talking to them.
Can you
Could that
describe-
not be a connection? I don't.
You said that no one else at that table that you saw was Kindred.
At least I don't think so. It was a glance. It was just different beings.
So you didn't recognize anyone else?
No, it was just the doctor.
Okay. Wearing modern clothes, so like this around this time?
Was it modern clothes?
Yes.
Okay. That's fine.
Do you think the doctor knew something about what's happening here?
Most definitely. He's the one who sent us here.
Can you describe any of the people that you met with? Or that took you?
You remember the priest?
Yeah, I remember the priest.
Priest Snape.
Yeah. Anyone else?
No, just
You didn't meet. She wouldn't use her real name anyway.
Why did they let you go?
moment lack of judgment, considering, and I can be quite fast when I want to be.
Yeah. Okay, so she wasn't in the room.
So they didn't
Fair.
let you go, you escaped.
Part let me go to gain my trust.
I think they could have kept you if they wanted you.
Probably.
Yeah.
Not worth chasing me down.
They didn't want to make a deal.
I think they have other things that's their priority. Those things being 9, 8, and 7.
Jen's is going through the envelope that we had that had all the bits in it. It's just like, do you recognize this person now?
I do.
You do.
That's the girl who offered to heal me. She was there with the Inquisition.
So she knows.
She was in my vision.
She knows Delilah.
She does.
You said
She was your friend.
She was a doctor.
She called you Dee Dee.
Dee Dee.
That's an awful name.
She was your friend. She didn't know what had happened. You
She
apparently
was my
you've
friend
been.
and she called me Dee Dee.
Yeah,
That's a horrible nickname.
but she's also not food.
Flip it.
Something to
That's
investigate.
investigate.
May not be kindred. Can walk in the sun.
Human.
Who's
It's not nice.
DB though?
No idea. I never got her name, but I have her number because she wanted me to give it to you. Apparently she misses you. And she didn't know what happened to you, but now they do. She didn't know that you were dead or turned.
How did they?
And she's a part of the Inquisition.
She's not a part of them. She's an associate.
How did your group respond to? Well, how did she respond to knowing that Delilah was dead?
Hey, speaking of, can I actually get a phone, please, so I don't get kidnapped again, considering that's happened twice now?
You have my credit card.
None of the stores are open at night.
Well,
I've got an extra phone.
you should definitely have a burner phone.
Yeah.
Can we steal that, please?
Please.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And Nora hands you an extra burner phone. It is bedazzled and extremely pink, but
It'll
Sorry.
do.
He'll dare. He'll dare.
Just let me get this straight. You met with the Inquisition.
A different Inquisition than you met with.
Sure. Who know my sire's mentioned. Okay, context. Compen. Can anyone, with your vision, can you give me anything about her? About her involvement? I need something
Your
here.
sire's involvement?
Yeah.
I
The company that was mentioned to you.
What context was it mentioned in?
Need context.
Deep breaths. Calm down.
Oh, we're far beyond that point.
I know, honey.
You know, honestly, I kind of expect you to know.
How? I haven't spoken to her in decades.
9?
Wait, are you suggesting that 9 is involved with the company?
9's involved in a lot of things,
9 is involved in a lot of things.
and you didn't tell us about her.
Nope. No, I didn't.
We've been having some revelations.
No, I didn't. I didn't.
You didn't know that 9 was involved with her.
No, I didn't mention 9 to you guys. No, I didn't.
You have now.
I mean, I have no, yeah, I've explained it to you. Okay. What do you want to know?
What were you doing with the Inquisition?
I looked to Nora again, and just
She gives you a look. Like, come on.
fuck. I used 9 to send a letter to them a couple of nights ago asking for a meeting. That was where I went last night. Very short notice. They put my curse on me. Well, they wanted me to. If Regina really is involved, that's how they knew. They put my curse on me, and we talked. I kind of snitched on 8 a little and sold her out, but
Good.
yeah, that was part of it. There was layers to that meeting, and I
Just 8?
We know
I went
about
to-
7, so.
That's not what Delilah was asking.
I went to make a trade so that they would stop hunting you, and I also needed a couple of things from them. I got a bit of information. I got the mark I needed. I went to organize a trade. I offered them information and 8 in exchange for them calling off the hunt on your life.
Can I roll wits and
Yeah.
insight on that?
Listen inside. Maxi, is that the real truth?
It actually is.
I'm just
Okay, it's mostly the truth.
Manipulation subterfuge.
It's mostly the truth. There are layers there.
nice to me.
Admitting the truth is still a half truth.
Manipulation.
Sub-
How do I have no points on subterfuge? I am the worst gaslighter ever.
Yeah.
You're not gonna let me use persuasion? Rude. That's fine. Honestly, fair.
Lying.
Lying.
That's fine.
Right after the talk with Nora. Max.
I'm about. Look.
Some sexy compulsions happening over here.
2.
8, missing
Destroyed!
Which really is the perfect number for this moment. Isn't it?
8, huh?
But
Tish?
Okay. That's a crit, right, Delilah? Mm-hmm. Would you like to take a stain, lose an advantage, or fail the test?
Stain.
Stain. Everybody gets a stain.
I always think the stain, I don't roll enough dice.
Yeah, you still have yours, Charlie.
Stains are fucking impossible to get rid of, though, aren't they?
You just have to make a remorse roll. Can't remember what that means.
Oh, yeah. So?
I'll take a stain.
Delilah, you know that Maxi's not telling the full truth of what happened. He is saying about 90% the truth, but there's that 10% that they are hiding.
Interesting.
I went for your memories. Well, I went for your, to get them to call off the hunt on your life. We made a temporary deal, which is now in the fucking toilet. That's fine. I got a little bit of information out of them. I met your friend. I now have her number, and I'll pass it along to you now that you have a phone. Sold out 8, and kind of manipulated them a little bit so that now they'll ignore me. And I got the mark. But I was cursed. I couldn't get everything I wanted.
You keep saying you're cursed. What do you mean by that?
Fuck it, might as well. Or can you go get the flower, please?
No.
Yeah, I thought that would be your
Just
answer.
tell them rather than showing.
All right.
I feel like we don't need a demonstration, but just
Just calm down.
we're not gonna freak out.
Okay. When my sire took me as a kid, she likes roses a lot, and before she embraced me, when she kept me in my room, flowers were her way of encouraging me if I behaved, and her way of letting me know beforehand that I was in for my punishment if I misbehaved or failed, depending on the flower. She got in my head, I guess, before I was.
She's been through mind games.
She used to, I was trained to respond to the smell of flowers when she would drink from me, and then when I was embraced, it all got kind of turned up to flowers. Roses make me behave, I guess.
And the Inquisition had flowers.
They made me bring one. When I have a flower, I can't use my powers. And I can't lie.
If 9's in cahoots with your sire, that would explain.
I know.
You didn't know.
Regina is not. I don't think she's Camarilla. I never understood her deal.
She might be no one. She happens to be affiliated.
Maybe. But she likes her toys. She doesn't like losing her toys.
I see.
She trained me pretty damn well. Turned me into this. Got away eventually. It took a depression and an economic collapse, and I've been trying to hunt her associates ever since. Picking them off one by one.
You're still kind of running from her, though.
And now I need to let her find me, which is funny as hell.
Why?
Because she can get your memories back.
Maxi? I don't want you to go through that for me. You shouldn't have to.
My memories were toyed with back at the beginning. My head. And I remember what it was like to piece myself back together, and I never had all the pieces again. I am not gonna let you turn into me. If the kindred is what you are now, but the human is the template. And if we I was just a kid. There wasn't much template to build off. Not once she was done with me. But you,
She made you nothing, so she could make you whatever she wanted.
Blank slate.
but you had a life. Friends. Sure, you were Inquisition, but there was substance to you, and we can get that back. And if that requires me playing nice with her for a while,
You had someone who cared about you enough to miss you.
the Inquisition damaged her toy. If I tell her certain details just to get revenge on them, she'll want to poke around in your head, which will require giving you your memories back. That will give her ammunition to be spiteful, and then that will be that, because she'll give me what I want if it means I go back for a little while.
Yeah, no, I'm not letting that happen.
We don't have to do that.
Maxi, I don't want those fucking memories back. Not for that.
What do you know?
Enough. And also, we're wasting night.
You asked, what do you know?
Come on. We're trying this whole, like, open honesty thing.
Yeah, I kinda hate it. What do you know?
I remember my parents, or I know of my parents. I know what they did. I know what I was.
What were you?
An Inquisition member. Known that, but it's still not a nice one. They weren't either. Humans can be monsters too, apparently.
No shit.
You're not wrong about that.
Do you know how you ended up the way that you are now?
Saya?
No idea who she is.
I can help you find that out.
Potentially.
Alright. But not now.
Okay.
Right now, we need a plan of action. And
Right now I have... Okay, so there's more?
oh, you're just full of fucking surprises today, aren't you? Keep going.
In fairness, Charlie's in this one too. Sorry, Charlie. The night I met Nine, I went... It was a favor I did for the prince, kind of. There was a research facility in international waters, which meant I could get to it, but they couldn't. And something happened to it,
What?
and it was sabotaged. Oxygen was turned off, humans were suffocated, and
There's a lot darker shit than that going on down there.
That's ominous.
they were mining something out of the seabed, and they were mining something out of the seabed and researching it, and this entire place was wiped out except for one guy. His name is Jackson. His name was on the paper,
Yep.
and Charlie and I faked his death and hid him in Alice Springs.
Actually, the Inquisition wants Jackson. Is that what you said? Or is that what we were to take from that paper?
It's on the
Maxi,
that's
I need you to think for a second. Remember one of the places we're supposed to go to here in Alice Springs? One of the leads we have. It's a salt mine.
yes, it's a salt mine,
That
which means
Jeff
whatever.
has just confirmed is crawling with Inquisition.
Which means whatever they were, which I'm willing to make a couple of reaches here. Whatever they were mining out of the seabed, you've had your vision of the salt tunnel and some sort of creature
why this shit wasn't obvious from the beginning. Why didn't I see it?
'Cause
mining out of the,
did.
whatever they were mining out of the seabed would have been salt is a supernatural ward of sorts. Whatever they were mining out of the seabed would have been warded by the sea salt, and they were studying it, and then wiped out by, according to the security cameras, a shadow.
A shadow.
A shadow.
According to the security cameras, according to the people who were there,
We saw heard and smelled. It's so weird.
Did they summon the Balrog? What is going on?
Look, you're joking, but it was some eldritch, this inky blackness. And then when you just said a shadow in the salt mines.
9 was there. That was when I met her. She was down in the research lab. That was when I met her. 8 was also kind of there, but she was upstairs. I say upstairs, on the surface.
I thought that all of this, at the end of the day, was some holdover from some Methuselah's Oblivion experiment or something. I just thought it was a sleeping dog we let lie. We clean up the mess, we go. But if there are multiple of these sites and one of them's under here and it's whatever it is awake.
I'm willing to make a couple of reaches, actually. You guys remember how this all started with the plane that crashed? We know that for a year now they've been mining shit out of Alice Springs, and that the mine only got, the salt mine itself, the salt section of the mine got abandoned and defunct only a short while ago, which is when the Inquisition would have crawled in. I'm willing to bet that that was when whoever was mining in the salt mine discovered whatever it is that they were also mining on the seabed. They could have mined some, and then they would have sent it back. They could have been sending it back to Sydney to the research facility to be analyzed. We know we now have firmly established that the Inquisition cells don't really talk to each other, so they might not know that the research facility was pretty only semi-recently wiped out. The plane crashes. The plane carrying these mysterious samples, I'm reaching here, crashes, and we go on the plane, and we immediately know we're being fucked with. I'm willing to make a reach that the sources that those specimens, samples were gone.
It was that plane crash that inspired the doctor to give us the tip that led us here. I don't think that connection's that far-fetched, even if the exact means is wrong.
Jeff said that very recently planes have not been coming or going from Alice Springs as well. So that nobody's been leaving and nobody's been arriving, not even tourists.
Interesting.
He knew Dave. Dave was a friend of yours.
Yeah. Did you say?
Yeah. Gamer. Thin blood.
Extremely annoying.
Extremely annoying.
Delilah.
Kinda cute,
Remember,
though.
Jeff?
Delilah.
Is that name
There
ring a
is
bell?
an inkling, familiarity, a sense of affection even.
Gamer.
Twitch streamer, gamer. Annoying, but cute to some degree.
Aww.
So,
I have bad taste though.
can I continue making some reaches?
Yes, please keep reaching.
Delilah, is there any chance that back when you were, a human psychologist, that it was your job to, in Alice Springs, you were from Sydney. Is there any chance it was your job to profile kindred that had been going insane?
No. I was there for Inquisition members.
That had been twisted a little? Because whatever they're mining, it ain't normal.
No.
Now that there are some links, I would like to go and speak to Jackson and get everything I can out of him, but I have a hunch that he's dead.
Where is he?
Where did you get the hunch from?
8!
Honestly, I don't trust her as far as I can throw her anymore. And
8 is I think Charlie, 8 is the only person who would have been able to find out about Jackson anyway.
Well, if you want to give her a call...
Oh no, I just want to go check on Jackson because she's almost certain to kill him because she's gone AWOL.
Where is he?
A safe house that I own for a proxy company here in Alice Springs. I can get you there easily.
Let's...
Or we can go to the mine, which is the epicenter of all of this chaos.
Let's stop.
We do a pit stop to check on
Yeah, I was gonna say, let's...
going?
Let's make a detour to Jackson and then go to the fucking salt mine.
If that's the case,
So
I need to go and get ready. We all do.
I would kind of like to deal with this.
Alright. Meet back here in what, 10? Will that give everyone enough time?
How long? do
You've
you
got
need?
a little bit of.
Yeah,
10 should be fine.
you know,
You had a rough time, didn't you?
it's not the outside I'm worried about at the moment. Anyway, you don't get to choose when you have your battles.
No, you don't.
Let's get this done.
Okay. Let's go then.
And we're not splitting up this time.
No. If any of you leave my sight again, I will eviscerate you.
I'm not going anywhere.
Good.
I'm happy right here.
We'll see how this plays out.
I'm going to immediately turn and head up to my room. I am double checking to make sure if that gun with the initials of HP is still there.
It should still be there.
Alright, locking and loading it. And I'm gonna close my door as well. And I'm going to text that number
Yeah.
and say I'm safe.
Okay.
Jen is just, like, whatever everybody else is doing, Jen is aggressively sort of pacing between where everybody is. So if everyone goes to their rooms, Jen is, like, no, making sure you're still there.
Oh, actually,
Cage tiger energy.
No, it's more that gotta keep eyes on the pack.
I've got eyes on everyone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a little bit of a pause, give you another hug. We're okay. We're not going anywhere. Promise.
Just making sure.
But I am actually gonna go back to the cargo hold after that.
Yeah.
I feel like, yeah, we're all gonna meet back in the cargo hold.
No, I'm looking around. Do I notice that vial that Jeff dropped?
Yes, there is one empty vial that Jeff has dropped on the floor.
I'm gonna pick it up and tuck it away in my pocket.
All right.
Thank you.
What's with this suspicious smiles all around?
What are you doing, darling? Other than having a meltdown.
What is that?
Maxi needs to close the door and just start hyperventilating. Alright, I've got 2
Reach
minutes.
the bag. I have 10 minutes to cry about it.
My lord. What is everyone else?
She is not allowed to be involved in this. Oh, fuck me.
Oh, honey. What's everyone else up to?
All right, Charlie, what are you up to?
I think as soon as I walk back into my room, I'm just gonna see the bed flipped over, blood stains all over the whole room. Just smells like my blood mixed with Doodlebug's.
Yep.
Just kind of sigh and take off what I presume is the ragged remains of my shirt and grab a spare one, change into it, and just slowly mop some of the blood off my face.
Yep.
And then very methodically just glazed stare, do military style precise repacking of the go bag, just putting everything in a ready to go position, and then kind of sit on the bed and just stare at the blood stain on the ground for a bit.
There is a knock on the door.
Come in.
Nora comes in, still holding the jar of ashes. Hi, I'm just wondering whether or not you'd want this, considering...
Yeah, I do. Thank you for helping me with that.
Are you okay? I know it's kind of dumb asking, you guys if you guys are okay, but...
You've seen a lot. Your time working for Maxi, I assume.
Yeah, quite a lot.
Yeah, me too. It's just like a car crash. You ever been in a car crash?
Yep.
You know how for 5-10 minutes afterward, it's like you're a different person.
It's as if you're disconnected from your body.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's what I'm feeling. But I'm coming back.
I mean, if you don't mind me asking, was he a friend? An acquaintance?
Long time ago, he was a friend. So it makes him the worst kind of enemy.
It's kind of sad living such a long life where your friends suddenly just turn to your enemy, huh?
Yeah. A lot harder going the other direction. Can I ask, is this something you want for yourself? This life one day?
I don't know yet. Honestly speaking, I don't see myself living such a long time. Not with everything that's surrounding Maxi, but you didn't hear that from me. Life is short. Why not live the best life you can have? Because if you don't, you just turn into one of these, and she taps the jar. I don't want to be turned into an ash if I die. But who knows what's gonna happen in the future?
It's wise to remember nobody does. But it's also good to know what you want.
Yeah. She puts down the jar on at least the only thing she can put it down on, which is a bedside table that's covered and splattered with brain matter and blood.
Delicious.
She turns towards you and say, Maxi doesn't have a lot of friends who are not working for him or are mortal. So I really appreciate you guys being their friend. Just take care of them, please.
I'll take care of them.
Promise?
Promise.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll leave you to it then.
Thanks, Nora.
Thank you. She walks out the door.
I'm gonna peek my head out. Hey, Nora,
Yeah.
you're a scary son of a bitch. Don't let anybody tell you different.
Thank you.
Nora.
All right. Maxi, what are you doing?
Maxi I will go back to my room, like very calmly. So close the door. And then just for like a brief moment to wrestle like all of that back and shove it into its box, I will just temporarily just unleash all of my dominance in a wave, and just as if I am taking control of the fucking fabric of the room itself, and just unleash my awe, unleash my mesmerize, everything, and just in the wave to my... Just, there's no one there, so just to the room, like just for my own self, I will, with my eyes closed and still doing this, grab a pillow from my bed, scream into it for a couple of seconds, and then I will try and calmly put it down. I'll go get changed into my fighting, my conflict, I might be about to die armor. And then I will go to my cupboard, a secret compartment at the bottom, sight it out, and I will grab my actual personal rifle that I've been using for decades now, that I use to kill a lot of kindred. And I will just take that specific rifle, look at it, load it very rhythmically, put it over my shoulder, and then head my way back to the main area, slowly. Just defeated and resigned.
Yeah.
In a point of despair where you like you're so far into it that you can't feel fear anymore. Just that dark, clouded resignation.
Yep.
And as I like with pretty much with every step from my bedroom door to the main area, I will like allow my awe to fade away further and further and further until I'm back to being composed and the kindred never uses their abilities. And then I'll just sit.
Nora actually enters the room right after you and just sits with you and kind of leans her head onto your shoulder.
Just rest my
Give
head on
support.
hers.
Jen?
Jen is stalking around the plane, just keeping everyone within their senses, making sure we'll pause in front of bedroom doors and just sniff a little bit. And after Nora leaves Charlie's room, they will just knock quietly.
Hello.
Hi.
You all right?
I'm better now that everyone's back.
You know we wouldn't have left you, right?
I know. It was... She gets inside your head. Whether it was actually her or whether it wasn't. Whatever it was inside my head, and it was everything I was wanting and everything I was fearing all rolled into one.
You really miss her, don't you? Florence, I mean.
I miss my freedom.
Yeah.
This is... It chokes. I learned a lot about myself when I was with her, and I was with the Anarchs. And I had to become someone else when I became a guard dog.
Yeah. Yeah, I know a little bit about that.
I'm not surprised. Jen will actually go into the... They all have little bathrooms attached, don't they? Yeah, so Jen will go into the little bathroom, just grab a towel and wet it and just be like, you're still covered in blood.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks.
Jen's just takes the time to actually clean Charlie up properly.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about your nemesis.
Sure, he'd have loved hearing that word.
It's hard when you lose someone, even if you're not really friends anymore. Just you've known them for so long. The death of old kindred is hard.
Yeah. Look, I tried to kill him plenty of times before. I'm sure I would have. In some ways, knowing somebody who was there with you, even if they were against you, knowing they're still out there, that's
They've seen what you've seen.
yeah. It's that piece of that story still alive. And here's what's left of it, and I'll pick up his knife. It is a beautiful knife, you son of a bitch. Put it down on the bed again.
Your knife's also very pretty.
Hey, you know what? My sire had it made for me. She was pissed at me about the design. And I pick up my knife. It's just like this. It's an ugly thing. It's like a small machete. These weirdly curved handles and this very utilitarian handle made of bone. She made it as pretty as she could, or had it made as pretty as she could, but I don't know. She called it a spade. That was Sophia for you.
It's a tool.
Yeah, she didn't see it that way.
Spade's still useful.
Yeah, so am I.
You're more than just a spade.
Yeah, well. Look. An elegant stiletto was never going to be my style.
No, it's probably not your style, but there is beauty in utilitarian nature. You wield it well.
I appreciate that. We can't all keep our knives in our fingers.
I could teach you
Is that a promise?
if you want.
Oof. I don't know.
Are you gonna teach me blood magic?
I don't know.
Didn't think
I'd
so.
look at you up for that. You can never look at blood the same way once you know some of the things I know.
I eat blood. I've never looked at blood the same way since I was alive.
Yeah, all right. That's fair enough. Yeah.
Blood is life and death, and also it's just blood.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we'll ever know exactly what that means.
But Coterie is important because it's more than just blood. We're not bound to each other because we're broodmates or child and sire or anything like that. We're just, and even if we were kind of forced to be together, we choose to stay. That's why it's important.
Yeah.
I've been
Yeah.
waiting for you guys to make that choice.
Yeah, I used to think that about my squad a long time ago. I just I hope we don't plan on dying with the frequency they did.
Let's try and keep our heads.
Yeah, let's do that.
Come on,
Yeah. Strap up.
strap on.
You would.
All right. And with that, with Maxi and Nora finding comfort in each other, Delilah having sent a message to an unknown number that she is safe, and Charley and Jen having their comforting conversation, we'll end our story here for the night. Join us again next week for episode 7, second to the last episode. And yeah, thank you guys so much for joining us for this episode. My name is Rena. I am once again the storyteller of this evening.
I'm Kai, and I play Maxi, the broken venturer.
Hi, I'm Hollow, and I play Jen, the glue that holds this compact together.
Pretty much. Hi, I'm Izzy, and I play Delilah, running around causing mischief.
And I'm Adam, and I'm playing Charlie, our ashen-faced Banu Hakim.
And we had our guest, Lou, playing as Jeff.
Jeff.
Yes, before I end, check out Enifael's dices. She's got some amazing dices. Seriously, these are really pretty. You can check out D10s by Enifael. That's where you'll find most of her dice designs. And yeah, we'll see you again next week. Bye.
This is the way through now.
Yeah.
This is what we've done, so this is what we've got.
This is what we've got to do.
Step by step. One after the other. Until we find something.
Or
Anything.
let's go through together. I mean, it says followers, right?
Yeah.
Multiple.
Yeah, all of us.
This is us.
All 4 of us.
But it's not you.
No, I'm coming with you.
I'm not cursing you too.
No. This is... Jen went through that door.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to go through that door. And those blessings? Oh, I want it.
I know. I know.
Oh, don't you want it too? You're gonna let Jen have the blessings?
No.
We've got to take them.
They can't know. They can't know why.
Okay. So let's do what we seem to do best. And lie to Jen.